Hello art journalists and welcome to this quick tips and tricks video with mixedmediaart.net. Now I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director over at Mixed Media Art, and I'm really looking forward to spending some time with you today and talking about using transparencies in your art journals. Now transparencies can be one of those things that can feel a little bit daunting and overwhelming when we first see them, but I want to share a few of the ways that I've used them in my different art journals and as well as some of the adhesives that we've used to help bring them to life. So let's head over to the art table and get creating. So here are some of the transparencies we currently have in stock at mixedmediaart.net. These are by Scrap FX, which is a fantastic little Australian company, and there are some great ones here. Now I've got a piece of board behind it, but the transparencies come in a bag and they're see-through. So for those of you that are old enough like me, this is what we would have put on the overhead projector. But now Scrap FX has got some fantastic designs for it, and this is a really fun one. This is like a really cool alphabet one. We've got ones with words and sayings on them. So this is a really fun one because it's got both the positive and the negative. So it gives you plenty of scope there. We've got some cool ones. This one I love for the mechanical engineering me. So it's got some really nice diagrams, bit of steampunk happening. And then we've got some gorgeous butterflies, and there's a whole heap of others with sayings as well. So like I said, these all come in the bag. They come ready to go. So you can pull it out and get started on them. So let me show you a few of the different ways that I've used them in my art journals. Hey Chris, it's good to see you there. Okay, so these are some of my art journals, and here's a few different ways we've used them. Firstly, quite an easy way is to simply cut them out and stick them in. Now in this junk journal, I've put them in using this Crafters Workshop matte medium. I love this because I know that it's going to dry matte, and it might be a bit hard for the camera to pick up, but what I've actually done is put some of the medium over the top here, and that actually just takes the shine off it, because if that was shiny, it would really stand out. So by putting this matte gel medium across the top, it's actually taken the shine off it and helped embed it back into the journal page so it doesn't stick out quite so much. Whereas if you see, you can just get it to catch the light there. You can see how shiny it would be. Now also, these are the Scrap FX junk journal kits, and they include a piece of transparency to put into your journal. So this one's just in there like a page. And if I put a piece behind it, what I have done is actually coloured some of it with alcohol marker. So I've added a little bit of colour in there. Not too much because I didn't want to overwhelm the design itself, but just enough to add that bit of interest. And then that creates a few little windows, so it helps link those two layouts together. Okay, so that's actually as a sheet, and it's included in the binding of the junk journal. Another way is what we call tipping in, which is a bookbinder way of cutting the piece to size. And here I've used that mechanical one that I showed you earlier. And then I've done what's called tipping in. Now it might be a little bit hard to see, but what I've done is use the fantastic Crafts for You Wonder Tape. It's a really nice strong adhesive, and it is fairly clear. So when it goes in, you can't actually see it hiding there behind the transparencies. So I'm not sure whether you can see. It's just stuck in there. So it's not going to fold over like a full page because it is stuck in. But again, I don't mind that because that's what I want it to do. I want it to cover that page and be there as something solid. So there's that. Another thing you can do with transparencies, which is rather exciting. So can you see that this has got our deco foil over the top of it? So you can cut it out, pop it with the foil, run it through your hot laminator, and there I've coloured it this gorgeous gold, which is that corset one. And then that was just stuck down with the gel medium as well. But this time we didn't put it over the top because we wanted it to maintain that shine. Can we see, sort of get an idea of that shine there? So there's some fun ways of using it in our Scrap FX junk journal. Okay, another way, of course, transparencies lend itself to little windows. So what I've done here is cut out one of the little sayings, and let me put that behind to make it easier to see, and then cut out a corresponding window in the page, and then use that gel medium around the edges again to stick it in really nice and tight. So that then creates a little window to the page behind. Haven't quite finished that one, and gives it a bit of interest as well. And then I've actually just overlapped these gel print circles and flowers to help embed that back into our layout rather than just sort of having it sticking out there really strongly. So that's always a fun way of doing it. And of course, you could do that with bigger windows, with frames. And then finally, one of my Scrap FX layouts. So this is using the Scrap FX rice papers. And here I've put the little saying there too. So that's got cherish your yesterday, dream about tomorrow, but live for today. Isn't that a good reminder while we're in lockdown? And so this one you can see is still quite shiny. I haven't put the matte medium on top of it because I wanted that to have that shiny texture to really contrast with the other elements in that page. So I hope that's given you a few ideas of different ways of using transparencies. So we can use a good matte medium, we can use a clear wonder tape or double-sided tape, and then there is just so many different designs that we can then use, not just in our journals, of course, we could use them in card making, we could use them on our canvas pieces, as well, and there's just so many different ways, that's going to be too shiny, that we can use them. So I hope that's given you an idea. Yeah, Chris says you can use them and resist as well. Exactly. You can use them and put the paint on them and then use that image to buff off as well. So there's so many different ways that we can use transparencies. Now, if you need some, head over to our shop, mixedmediaart.net, and click on the shop button. Type transparency or Scrap FX in the search bar and they will all pop up. And of course, for now, we've got a special this week. We've got 20% off all of our transparencies because we've got another delivery of Scrap FX arriving as we speak. My assistant has headed out to the post office and we need more space. So all transparencies need a new home and I hope I've given you some ideas to use them. So head over to our website, mixedmediaart.net, head over to the shop, type in transparencies. You can then pick up a whole heap of Scrap FX rice papers, their junk journals, transparencies, and just have a fantastic mixed media time. So this is Michelle signing off. Keep crafting.